Salut YouTube, and Sophie here, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my update for Use Those Eyeshadows. I created this project inspired by Pan Those Eyeshadows created by Alexy. I will link her channel down below. I've been working on 5 eyeshadows which I want to use 4 times and then I can roll the eyeshadow out. So let's get into it. Alright, so my first eyeshadow has been in for at least 3 months, and this is the Makeup Obsession eyeshadow in the color E133 Emerald Fizz, and this is what the eyeshadow is looking like. As you can see, it's a really deep green. More than a deep green, it's more like a black based green. And last time I had one only use, and now I used it 3 more times, so that's for you. Since this one is rolling out, it's not a bad eyeshadow, it's pigmented enough, but I don't think it's a really interesting eyeshadow. Here when I'm showing it to you, you can really see the green, but when it's on my eyes, like when it's all over my mobile eyelid, it looks more like a mediumly pigmented brown. I know it's not a word, and not this. So it's meh. That's what it is. It's meh. It looks more beautiful in the pan than on my eyes. I think I will declutter this one. And I might soon. If you've been following my no buy, I know I said, well, I'm not supposed to declutter anything. Then not too long ago I decluttered a little bit, and I said I'm only going to do it once, but I might change that rule. I don't know, but if I could, I would declutter this one. Next is NYX eyeshadow. It's is it called a mineral eyeshadow? Yes, it's a mineral eyeshadow in the color Royal. I'm not sure, it came out as Royal. So it's a loose eyeshadow, which I don't mind. I have a lot of loose eyeshadow. I may have more loose eyeshadow than pressed singles, except for magnetic ones, but anyway, that's not the subject. So this, I'm pretty sure I said last time when it got rolled in that it's a pretty deep gray purple eyeshadow. I think it's I either am wearing it in my graveyard project pan finale, or it's going to come out, or you're going to see it when my Project Yarnathon update is going to come out. But I wore it once, and on me it just looks like a dark metallic gray. I can't really see any purple in it, which I have to say is kind of disappointing. Even here I can see, I have not been showing it to you, even here I can see a little bit of the purple, but I guess against my skin tone, here maybe you can see it, but against my skin tone, I can't see any purple, and I'm not sure I'm interested in keeping a gray eyeshadow basically. But I still have to use it 3 more times, so it is staying in. I have not been swatching. So these are the two eyeshadows I've been talking about so far, and you can see that Emerald Fizz kind of looks like a grainy black. So we'll have to see. Here I can see a little bit of purple in the e.l.f. eyeshadow. What? Okay, so I have to pay attention maybe when I am wearing it for the 3 more uses needed, but I keenly remember looking at my face or at my eyes and saying, this doesn't look purple at all. Anyway, next I've been working on this AMC pigment, another loose eyeshadow from Inglot in the color 125. This is a duochrome eyeshadow that goes from a goldy copper to a pink. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you the color because it's pretty much winter in France right now, and at 5:30 in the evening it's pitch black. This or here, and maybe you are going to be able to see what I wanted to say is that this eyeshadow, I was surprised, is kind of glittery, which I have not been experiencing from, maybe here you can see, I have not been experiencing it from my other AMC pigments, so I guess it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's just when I wore it, because I only wore it once so far, I was not prepared for the glitteriness. So I feel like how I worked my crease, my eyeshadows in my crease wasn't going really well with that eyeshadow. It wasn't intense enough. Next is a magnetic eyeshadow. This is the famous Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek, which is a really light eyeshadow for my skin tone, obviously. Lighter people, it's just a peach eyeshadow, but as you can see, it's pretty stark on my skin tone. I didn't know how I would use it, and let me tell you, I used it way more than 4 times. I am wearing it today, and obviously I don't have this color on me, but in another project I am working on this eyeshadow, which I repressed from Makeup Revolution Redemption. I repressed it from the Makeup Revolution Redemption palette, and while this should be the right color for me, I feel like it's a little bit too cool toned and just a hair too dark. So I've been mixing these two, and that's how I've used it more than 4 times. So even though this is running out, I think I'm going to keep it out because I feel like I'm too lazy to repress this, like mix them and repress the mix in this pan. I don't want to. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to keep these two or this one out so I can mix it with the other eyeshadow which I'm using in my brow bone. On my brow bone. And the final eyeshadow is from NYX. This is the eyeshadow, I think, in Heat, which is shimmery black, not black, wow, a shimmery orangey red, rake red. I have not used it so far, but it looks, especially next to the Inglot eyeshadow, but it looks especially satin right now, And I am not a fan of satin eyeshadow. I want sparkly or foiled, at least really metallic eyeshadows. And this is kind of soft, especially because it is a red. You know, it's not an everyday shade, so for it to be kind of subtle like this, but still really red, you can see it's pigmented. It's just not as shiny as I want it to be. It's kind of strange for me. I don't know how. Obviously, I have to use it 4 times still, but I don't know how I'm going to use this. We'll have to see. It looks almost matte right now. But anyway, this one is staying. So we have 2 eyeshadows running out. The Peach Smoothie here, I've already put it away, and the Makeup Obsession Emerald Fizz. So let's roll in 2 new eyeshadows. Une araignée coincée dans une oreille, disgusting. Oh my god, the news I'm reading on my phone. Anyway, let's keep talking about makeup. So let's see the first eyeshadow. Sleek Starry Eyed. I think this is an eye dust in blue. Hello. In a dark blue color. And let's see the second one. A Sydney Grace eyeshadow. Finally. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Should be a red or something. Alright, let's get them. Alright, so I was right for one and wrong for the other. Let's start with the sleek eyeshadow. So this is the sleek eye dust. If you can see it, I forgot to put on my ring light, but this is the sleek eye dust. This one is in Starry Eyes. It's not blue though. The blue one is called Hypnotic. It is, can you open yourself? It is the shimmery black. Let me swatch it for you. I have used this quite a bit, but I don't remember having used it on its own. I've been mixing for, well, I mixed it once, but I have mixed the black and the purple with a touch of blue. So Hypnotic, Fantasy, and Starry Eye. I mixed them, and it's like a dark purplish blue. It's amazing, and it's like a black berry color. Yes, and I loved this, and I think this is the only way I have used it so far. So anyway, like I said, it's a, like shimmery black, and I think that's perfect for the season. I just have to, how am I gonna wear it? Because obviously I have to make a good look. Like, I have to put on the effort and take my time to make a badass look for it to look good, obviously. And I have to say, when I'm going to work, when I'm not working remotely, I am tired as heck, and my eye makeup is really quick, but we'll have to see. It's really beautiful here, so I'm sure I'm gonna end with beautiful looks. And we have my first Sydney Grace eyeshadow in this project. So this is the Sydney Grace eyeshadow in the color Queen of Hearts. Like I said, it's a red. It's a red. I'm so excited. Yes. I think my favorite one is from what's it called? Give Me Glow of Potion or something. but oh look, yes, a dark, not dark, but it's a deep red. It's not that metallic, but I have to compare it to the NYX one. Ugh, but even here on my finger, it's amazing. Yes, the NYX one just looks dull. Can you see the difference? Even though it's not that metallic, but yes, the NYX one looks dull. Even here on my fingers. Can you see? It's really hard. Anyway, let me swatch the other colors left. Here was my last color story. Here is my new color story. It's really different, but it also shows what kind of colors I like to buy for eyeshadows. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my playlist. It will be linked in my description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.